Oh, man. All right. Yeah, this is my boat. Boats are a wonderful thing. You can put them in the water, and you can go through the water and around the water and never touch the water. They're fantastic. But if you do touch the water, or someone you know is touching, or someone you don't know, and you want to help them out, I got some things here. I got right under here the seat. I've got a brand new flotation device approved by the U.S. Coast Guard, and it's the color isn't so hot, but hey, it was cheap, you know. So, but here's some other wonderful things. This is, you got somebody drowning out there, you can throw them a rope, you know. You just say, here you go, and then you zoom the boat, and you ought to see them. They're holding on to this thing. It's really fun. This is another little cheap thing that, say you don't know the quality of the person you're trying to save. You know, if you lose this puppy, it's no big deal. But this designer swimwear, so for the person who's drowning but still cares how they look. You know, this is a terrific little number, but you don't want to lose this puppy. They're very expensive. Then this, I never understood really what these were. You can throw them at people and they can get hurt real bad. That's about all I know, but it looks good in a boat. Anyhow, that's, almost forgot, this is the best thing of all. I just got this new, this is what you call a reach pole. All right, so somebody's out in the water having trouble, you can reach this out to the water to them and pull them right into safety. It's terrific. You can get them different lengths. This one is, this is a long one, and you want to reach it far out into the water, you know, and a person can grab it and you pull them to safety, and it makes you feel good. You can sleep at night, you know. But I love my boat. I love my flotation devices.
So you're a swimmer?
Well, yeah, I'm a swimmer. I guess you could say that. I've been a swimmer since I was a kid. I grew up in a swimming home. Most of my friends were swimmers. Well, now, wait a minute. I did have a few non-swimmer friends, that's true, but they weren't my close friends. You know, when it got right down to it, I didn't have that much in common with non-swimmers. They were nice, for the most part, nice people. I didn't treat them bad. I cared about them, you know what I mean? But swimming was a fairly important part of my life, so we just didn't have that much in common, you know, and we didn't spend that much time together.
Do you have any non-swimmer friends now?
No, I'd have to say all my friends now are swimmers.
Why don't you have any non-swimmer friends?
I look at it this way. You only have so much time in this life. So why waste time with people you don't care about?
You don't care about non-swimmers?
Hey, they're gonna drown. I mean, let's be honest about this. Sooner or later, non-swimmers are gonna drown. You know the expression sink or swim? They're sinkers.
Couldn't you tell them they need to learn to swim?
No, I don't think so. No. See, swimming is a very personal thing. You just don't go rapping on somebody's door and say, hey, if you don't accept swimming into your life, you're going to drown and die. No, it's up to them how they want to deal with water. Anyhow, why would they listen to me? I can just see it. I spend the whole day knocking on doors saying, hey, you need swimming, or hey, how'd you like to come with us to swimming some week? You know, they'll probably just laugh at me.
You really think so?
You bet your water wings they would.
Couldn't you just teach them how to swim?
Oh, yeah, just like that. Wouldn't it be nice? If it's just that easy. Somebody says, hey, I want to be a swimmer. Bingo, instant flotation. Huh? Well, it ain't that easy. I mean, you got to teach them flotation. You got to teach them breathing and kicking and the crawling stuff, you know. And I'm no teacher, no expert, you know. Anyhow, what difference am I going to make? One person? Come on. I take time away from my job, my family, my swimmer friends, my busy schedule, just to tell a bunch of people who are probably going to drown anyway that they need to become swimmers?
You could at least tell them they're going to drown.
They already know that.
They do?
Absolutely.
Then why don't they become swimmers?
Because they're stupid.
Oh, come on.
No, listen, I've thought a lot about this. I've got it figured out. And I have no sympathy for someone who doesn't learn to swim. If they don't want to swim, then let them eat wake.
How often do you swim?
Huh?
How often do you actually go swimming?
Oh, I don't know exactly. It varies.
3 times a week? Twice a week? Once a week? Once a month? Once every 2 months? Once a year?
To tell you the truth, I can't remember the last time I went swimming.
But you call yourself a swimmer?
You bet your butterfly I do.
But you never swim.
I don't need to swim, and I've done enough swimming in my life to last an eternity. But see, now that's another reason I don't want to push this thing. I don't want to look like one of those wetter-than-thou guys telling a bunch of non-swimmers to get in the swimmer things. I'm probably all rusty.
But you like swimming, don't you?
I love swimming. It's great. I tell you, I used to be afraid of getting wet.
No.
Really scared me to death. And I'm sure I would have ended up drowning someday. But one day, I learned to swim. And I wasn't afraid anymore. You know, I might still fall into the water, get wet now and then. But hey, that's life. The difference is now I know what to do. And the fear is gone.
Was it fun to be afraid?
Fun? Are you kidding? It was a miserable feeling. I was a miserable kid. Swimming saved my life.
Why don't you look behind you?
What?
You realize there's some people drowning behind you. Take a look.
I'd rather not.
But they can't swim. Look at them.
No, let me tell you. Did I show you the orange thing I got under the...
Yes, you did. Look at them.
Oh, boy, I didn't realize how late it was.
Hey, they're drowning.
I better get going.
Look at them.
No!